It's the Sunday before Remembrance, so it's been a bit of a difficult day today with some of the veterans. Obviously, you know, it is a difficult time for some, and we're there to support as best we can with what we can. So today we just had sausage sandwiches, a brew, a rant, another rant, mainly at others and the way they do things and how they treat others. Now other people have difference of opinions and they're different views on things, and it can be difficult to accept that, but sometimes you have to accept it. It's just one of them things in the world, that people have difference of opinion, or they represent people with difference of opinion and are willing to take the brunt of abuse, which is a shame, but it is what it is. But it won't stop us doing what we do. I've been supporting veterans now for, well, it'll be January, it'll be 5 years, and I've loved every minute of it. I've had some good times and bad times, but it is what it is. Obviously, we do what we can. So today we didn't do much at the allotment, to be honest. Just sat there and ranted. Had a bit of an airing, let's put it that way. So we just aired. But we've done a bit of the polytunnel. We save our tea bags and we debag them, obviously, so we get the tea out, and then we fertilise the ground as best we can with that. Today I got the worms, so we got the wormery, so transferred some of the soil from that to the polytunnel, to another part of the polytunnel, to see what that does. So we're trying to put the nutrients back into the soil in the polytunnel and put some grain out and all kinds of shit. Put loads of stuff in there. Sorry, YouTube, swearing. Don't know if I allow it. If you allow it, yeah, whatever, I don't care. And then transferred the worms to one side, left a bit of soil on the other. Haven't produced very much this time. Fed them loads of pumpkins, stuff and everything else. Obviously I de-seeded it, and pumpkins, cucumbers, banana peel, so that kept them fed. And the eggshells, you know, blended them down to a fine powder, because that helps them with their digestive system, which flows through the soil and comes out in the lovely juice that feeds our soil and our plants. It was good to see Leonard. Leonard was down, so Leonard's ex-Green Jackets, he's at the other side of the allotment. It was good to see him today. Christopher's always here, lives here, for crying out loud. With the situation that has been arisen in my private life, which most of you are aware of, this base would have fallen apart if it wasn't for that man. So I want to make a massive shout out to Christopher Jennings. Mate, thanks. Thanks. So, let's go for a walk. So obviously got the wormery. Raise this side. There's a little fella, look. There he is. So I've lowered this, taken the soil out of there and put it in the polytunnel, because it's compost now. It's absolutely fantastic stuff. This is raised up as much as we can. Where are you going? Get in there, you. You're not going anywhere. You're supposed to be happy. Stay there. So they've got another one there, look, trying to escape. So apparently they escape when they're not happy, and they've been moved, so they're obviously grumpier with me. But I don't want to make sure I don't get hurt any, because they're valuable to shit. So I put some soil in there with the vines. So as you can see, the vines packing away. We're obviously going to build on here so we can go up and over. Tatties! These are supposed to be Christmas tatties, but they've done nothing. They have done absolutely nothing. Oh, this is what I want to show you. So the boys, while I was away, been busy on this part. So this had like bushes and little mini trees and all kinds of rubbish in it and everything else, and the boys cleared it all. They did absolutely amazing. Got all the roots there. We've got like a borderline now with the slabs, so it looks nice and tidy. But they've got the berries, look. They've got the berries all in, all the way down there and everything else. So these were in pots for ages and ages, and they got me here, look. So yeah, and then surrounded them with wood chip to give them that extra protection, and some tiles and everything else to hold them in place. So yeah, they've done a really good job. They're amazing here. So this is another growing area we're going to put. So we're going to put slabs down most probably, or wood chip, and make it like a little pathway, have little plants and everything else here, which really, I don't know, some more berries or something like that. So yeah, they've done a really good job. And that's the thing I could have done, I didn't get to today, is we've got major holes, so potholes, so the water's collecting there, and I've got loads of gravel from my garden that I was meant to break up and put them in place, but I haven't done it. I'll get to that not next Sunday. Next Sunday's Remembrance, so we'll be on parade. So yeah, we're in the poly today, so I'll show you what we did in the poly. We took the leaks out, so they're all gone. And let's go in. So tea bags I put here, loads of this what is it called, poultry manure pellets, mix them in, done that here. This is where I put the worm soil, so the worms are in there as well. Put some pellets in, some topsoil stuff as well, so I'll mix that well in. Strawberries are doing amazingly well. And then we took all the leaks out, so all the leaks are gone, and we just pelleted this lot. So turned it all over, pelleted it and everything else, weeded it, so I'm going to let them dry out and then get rid of them. But that's basically all we did. Still got the onions and everything in here. That's really it today. Like I say, most of the time we ranted, we aired, and cleared the air to, you know, sometimes it's good to rant and let it all out. It's just who you do it to. You've got to do it to the right people. And for 5 years of doing what we've been doing, we've built that trust. They know they can rant to us, and it stays with us, and we feel what they feel. We feel their pain, we feel their anguish, we feel their stress, because we experience it ourselves in different ways. So we do that, and it's all right to be different. It's all right to suffer different. Mental health isn't a competition. Far from it. Everybody suffers in their own way. Some are stronger than others. We support each other the best we can. Not just veterans, people from the military community. That includes the civilian community as well, our local community. So we have a few civilians take part in our events, and they benefit from it, which is great. So yeah, just be aware of other people's opinions. And you know how they come across. They might be coming across to you in a wrong way, but actually they meant it in a genuine way. That wasn't meant to cause any offence. But that's where text comes out of context. Gets taken out of context quite a lot. So verbally is quite better. But taking the local community into account is a key element of anything you do. How it affects people. Yeah, and your reactions to that can be a very negative effect. You know, we've had a few veterans that have reached out recently, and we give them the support we can. So yeah, sorry to be a bit morbid, but it's that time of year, and things ain't good, but they're getting better. All right, take care, look after yourselves, take care of each other. All right, bye bye.